and welcome back to Core4Adventures. I'm Carol.
And I'm Laura.
And we just booked a long-haul flight, 13 hours from San Francisco to Barcelona. And so today we thought we'd talk to you about how you can survive a long-haul flight yourself.
But first, we'd like to invite you to subscribe to our channel and to like this video if you get anything out of it. And we do put out new content every week, so hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing.
So, a long-haul flight. We've got one that we've got coming up, 13 hours in an airplane, and we are just trying to brace ourselves. We fly economy, so we are going to be in, the back of the airplane. So, the first tip that we've got for you for surviving a long-haul flight is choosing the right seat. Now, the airplane that we're going to be on is a 3-4-3 configuration, and there's 4 of us traveling together, so we opted for the middle section, so all 4 of us are next to each other and we're not around other people in the same row. You may want to avoid the seats that are in the very back of the airplane that don't fully recline. And if you can get those seats at the middle of the economy section that have a little bit extra legroom, that is nice as well. So selecting your seat is the first tip that we have for you to survive a long haul flight.
So next we're going to talk about the clothing that you're going to wear. Make sure to dress comfortably. You're going to be on that flight for a long time, and you're most likely going to sleep for quite a while on the flight as well. So you want something that's comfortable and cozy. Make sure to dress in layers so that you can take things off and put things on, because it might be cold or hot on the flight. You just don't know, and you want to be comfortable to make sure that you can get as much sleep as possible so that you can enjoy that destination when you get there.
And our next tip is to make sure that you stay hydrated. You can do this by bringing a reusable water bottle through security when it's empty and filling it up once you've got past the security checkpoint in the airport itself. That's an easy, free way to get water. They'll also serve you plenty of beverages while you're on the flight. And don't be worried about, well, if I drink a lot, then I'm going to have to get up and go to the bathroom frequently. That's actually a great tip, because you don't want to sit in the same spot for 13 hours straight. You need to get up and stretch your legs. Going to the bathroom and back to your seat, back and forth, can help you get those steps in while you're on an airplane and a long-haul flight.
So make sure you download plenty of entertainment before you get on the flight. You might be able to watch entertainment in the back of your seat or a TV in front of you, but you never know what your seat's going to be like on a long-haul flight, and you don't want to be caught without any entertainment on a 13-hour plus flight. So download plenty of movies or TV shows to your devices, as well as you could do YouTube videos. You could always download our series to watch on your flight, and definitely some music or something that can help you relax and sleep on that flight. That's a great tip.
And speaking of sleep, you want to have a sleep strategy. So one of the things that we do when we are booking long haul flights is we pick the time of day. We actually prefer red-eye flights for the long-haul flights. So that is leaving in the evening, and then you're flying overnight. It helps us just sleep a little bit more. Another tip is you could take a Benadryl that'll help you sleep, or maybe like a Tylenol PM that'll help you sleep. You may want to avoid alcohol, because that can also lead to dehydration, but some of those sleep aids can help you fall asleep while you are on an airplane. Another key essential thing to surviving a long-haul flight is bringing along plenty of snacks. Now, you are going to likely be served meals on a long-haul flight that's 13 hours plus. However, it is always a good idea to have some backup in your bag. You never want to be hungry and looking for food or having to pay those high expensive prices from the airline. So again, bring those snacks with you. If they are not liquid, you can pack them in your bag and bring them through security. Or if you're getting sodas or liquids, you can purchase those once you get through the security checkpoints.
The next thing we want to talk about is your shoes. Do you want to wear your tennis shoes or whatever you went through the airport with through the whole flight? Probably not, but you don't necessarily want to walk around in an airplane without some sort of shoe on. We always try to bring a pair of slippers of some kind or slip-in shoes that we can take off and on so that we can walk around. And because swelling is a problem on a long-haul flight, definitely think about compression socks. They can really save you.
And speaking of your feet, you should have a strategy for where you're going to store your luggage, the carry-on luggage that you're bringing on board with you. I actually advise that you try to put everything that you can in one bag that can be put in an overhead compartment and just leave a few things in your seat. That's going to give you the most room for your feet so that you can stretch out as much as possible if you're in the economy section of a long haul flight.
So when you're on a long haul flight, especially in economy, you're going to be sleeping sitting up for the most part. So think about neck pillows. There's lots of different neck pillows and blankets on the market that you can get. We've really been thinking about what neck pillows we're going to take. So if you do have any advice on the one that we should get, please leave it in the comment section below. We'd love to hear it. We really are trying to decide exactly which neck pillow to take.
Another thing that you need for a long haul flight is if you are a person who wears contacts or glasses. If you are a contact lens wearer, you're not going to want to wear those the entire time that you're in the airplane. So bring along with you a backup pair of glasses. If you're like me and you absolutely need glasses to read, you need to bring those along with you as well. And it's always a good idea to bring along some little eye drops or artificial tears. It is really dry on the airplanes, and those artificial tears will help keep your eyes hydrated throughout the flight.
And you might want to bring a bag of toiletry essentials for while you're on the flight. The first and foremost thing that I would always bring is some form of lip balm and lotion. When we say those flights are dry, they are dry. You should consider them to be like desert-like conditions. So pack accordingly.
Another thing that you might want to put in this toiletry kit is a makeup wipe, because you don't want to wear makeup the entire time you're trying to sleep on a flight. You can always take along a few things to put makeup on when you're in the airport or once you've gotten off the flight. Take one of those makeup wipes, go into the restroom, clean your face up, and then go relax in your seat for the rest of the flight.
Doing something like that definitely helps you get ready and relaxed so that you can fall asleep on that flight too. That's really helpful.
Absolutely.
And speaking of sleeping, they're not going to turn the lights off completely, even if they do dim the lights. So maybe want to bring an eye mask. It will really be helpful to cut out all of that light and help you drift off.
One other thing that we would pack would be a hair tie or a scrunchie, some way to put your hair up. Especially if you've got long hair and you don't want to have it in your face when you're trying to sleep. And be respectful of people behind you. You see all of those pictures on social media of people with long hair that put it over the seat back of the people behind them and it blocks like the TV or it gets in their food. Don't be that person. Bring along a hair tie. Put your hair up appropriately and don't bother other people.
And you are going to be on this flight for a long time. They turn those planes over quickly, so I like to bring sanitizing wipes with me. I like to wipe everything down when I first sit down in my seat, but you're going to be on the flight for a long time, so bring some wipes. That way you can re-sanitize those surfaces after you've eaten so that it feels clean and nice for you.
And you never know when someone's going to spill, so it's always good to have those handy. So another thing that I need when I am trying to sleep on a long haul flight is earplugs so that I can block out as much of the noise as possible. Even if people around me are being quiet, the airplane makes a lot of noise. There is one particular set of earplugs that I have found to be the most effective, so I am going to drop a link in the box below so that you can find those, and I got them off of Amazon and I use them every single time we travel.
And I'm not a huge fan of earplugs, but I do like a set of earbuds or headphones to put on so that I can listen to music and drown out all of the sound. A good pair of noise canceling headphones go a long way.
And of course you'll bring along any electronics to keep you entertained, whether that's your phone or an e-reader like a Kindle or an iPad, because it is a long time that you're going to be on that airplane and you don't want to get bored.
And don't forget to bring chargers or battery banks for those devices, because that long of a flight they're probably going to die, and it'd be nice to think that every seat has some form of charging on it, but that's not always the case. So be prepared so you don't end up without any kind of entertainment halfway through a long haul flight.
And one of our favorite things to bring along on a flight is this clip that our mother got us just a couple years ago. We will not travel without it at all. It takes your iPhone and turns it into a TV screen at a great eye level, just connecting to the seat tray in front of you, and I absolutely will not travel without this ever again.
It also doubles as a great selfie stick. It's one of those multi-purpose items that you can't do without. So another thing to consider bringing is chewing gum. It will help your ears pop so that you don't have that discomfort while you're up on the flight. And speaking of breath and chewing gum, you might want to bring a toothbrush and toothpaste. You're going to be there a long time. Going in the bathroom after you've woken up on a long haul flight and just washing your face with those makeup wipes, brushing your teeth, and putting on some different clothing, will make you feel like a new person.
So now let's talk armrests. When you are in the economy section of an airplane, armrests are a very big deal. So first of all, if you are in a 3-person row, the person in the center should get the armrest. I think that has been decided by the internet long ago. If you're in the aisle seat or the window seat, let the person sitting in the middle have both armrests. And if you're traveling with other people that you know, don't be afraid to look at the armrest and see if they will lift up so that you can remove that barrier between you and the person next to you. Typically, there is a little button underneath that you can just press and lift that armrest up. And don't be afraid to look at the armrest that connects to the aisle seat. Funny story, Pepper and I flew to Paris, and we flew all the way there and halfway back before we realized that his aisle armrest could lift up as well to give us just a little bit of extra space. Boy, we wish we'd figured that out earlier. So don't be afraid to check that out, again, if you are traveling with other people that you know.
The most important thing to bring on a long haul flight is your patience. Everybody's in the same situation. Nobody can really get up and move around a lot. Everybody's stuck in a seat for a very long time. It's not the most comfortable situation, but the destination is worth the trip. So bring your patience, pack it along, and just remember to give everybody else a lot of grace.
And finally, if you are taking a long haul flight, do not overprogram yourself for when you get to your destination. What do I mean by this? You're going to be jet lagged. You're going to be tired. So don't plan a ton of activities on the very first day that you get to where you're going. Give yourself maybe 1 or 2 things to do and permission to rest so that you are refreshed for the next day to hit the ground running.
Well, that wraps it up for all of the things that we think are important for surviving a long haul flight. Do you have any other suggestions for us? We'd love to hear it in the comments below. We will answer those comments.
And thank you so much for spending time watching our video today. Again, we want to invite you to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything from Core4Adventures. And if you found this video helpful, hit that thumbs up button. Also, if you'd like some more travel tips, hit that link below. We've got an entire playlist right here where you can check it out on our channel. Thanks so much for watching today. We will see you next time on Core4Adventures.
Bye!